So in this class, we will be talking about the how you will be knowing that how many types of antigens are present. So in the previous class, we know not only the foreign substances, we were saying any substances which are able to elicit the B cell or the T cell response are known as the antigen. So according to this, antigens has been classified into 7 major types. In the type 1, they are the types according to the antigen specificity. Okay, specificity. Type 2 are the antigens based on the T cell response. Okay, third are the microbial antigens. Fourth are the non-microbial antigens. It is not only that microbes are only working as an antigen. There are so many things which are working as an antigen. Cell surface antigen, blood group antigen, and histocompatibility antigen. So now coming one by one, so types according to the antigenic specificity. So when talking about the type according to the antigenic specificity, we have described this antigen into 7 different types. They are species specific antigens, organ specific antigens, heterophile antigens, alloantigens, syngenic antigens, autoantigens, and superantigens. You must know little about each and everything one by one. So when we are discussing about it, we must know one by one each and everything. So first of all, species specific antigens. So species, these are the classification based on the antigenic specificity. So when talking about the species specific, so an antigen is specific in relation to a specific species of host only. Okay. Organ specific antigens. So species specific antigens, an antigen is specific in relation to a specific species of host only. So I mean to say, if particular antigen is present in any individual, or we can say in bovine, so it will be present in bovine. So that's why it is a species specific antigen. So an antigen is specific in relation to a specific species of host only. It will be present in only one species. Organ specific antigens. So these are the antigens which are very specific to a particular organs. So particularly in organs, when we are talking about the organs, they are having specific proteins. So the proteins which are present in case of kidney are totally different than the proteins which are present in the lung or in the liver. So organ specific antigens means the antigen is specific in relation to a particular organ in a specific particularly species or a single species. Now the third one is the heterophile antigens. Heterophile antigens, these are the antigens of identical nature present in cells of some bacterial species and also in the tissues of different animals. So these are the antigen, they are identical in nature or having the identical nature. They may be present in the cells of some bacterial species and also other than the bacterial species, they may be present in the tissues of different animals. So antibody form against one antigen. So if two antigens are same, if one and two, this is the first antigen, this is the mirror image of that two antigens are there, they are having identical or they are heterophile in nature. So what will be happening? If an antibody is produced against this antigen, so this antigen can also be working against that antibodies. So antibody formed against one antigen cross react with the other antigen also. So these are type of antigens are known as the heterophile antigens. So antigens of identical nature present in the cells of some bacterial species and also in the tissues of different animals. Antibody form against one antigen cross react with other antigen. Examples particularly are Frostman antigens. Okay, Frostman antigens are the example of heterophile antigens. These are present in the cell wall of many bacteria such as Streptococcus, Shigella, Salmonella, and Clostridium, and also on the surface of the RBC of horses, sheep, rats, and mice. Cats and mice, not rats, cats and mice. So the Frostman antigen, they are present in case of the cell wall of the bacterial species. They may be the Strepto, Shigella, Salmonella, and Clostridium. They are present in the cell wall of these organism and also on the surface of the RBCs of the horse, sheep, cat, and mice. So the animals having Frostman antigen in their tissues do not develop antibodies because the antigens are considered as the self. So whenever we are giving these antigen to the Frostman antigen to the particular horses, they won't be developing the antibodies against it. Why they won't be developing any antibodies against it? Because Frostman antigens are present in the tissues also. So the body will be working as self. So no antibodies will be produced against the Frostman antigens in case of horse, sheep, cats, and mice. So particularly Frostman antigens we are using in case of rabbits to develop the antibodies against the Frostman antigen. So the animals having Frostman antigens in their tissue do not develop antibodies because the antigens are considered as the self. And another example which I will be talking about the heterophile antigen. They are about the heterophile antigens. Again, when talking about the heterophile antigens, this particularly one test is being performed or the reaction is being performed that is known as the Weil-Felix reaction. The reaction is known as the Weil-Felix reaction, and heterophile antigen is present in some of the Proteus strain, and the Proteus strain is OX19, OX2, and OXK, and also in certain Rickettsia organism, that is the Rickettsia rickettsii. So this form the basis of Weil-Felix reaction, and agglutination test is used to detect antibody in human beings against Rickettsia organism using Proteus antigen. So as we know the Proteus organism, it is easy to grow the Proteus organism. But when talking about the
समाधान